Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Learn. I'm Karthika, and if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel for more commerce videos, and also don't forget to click the bell icon to get the latest notification. So this video is part 1, and in this video we'll be discussing the financial derivatives and risk management. Okay, so part 1, today's topics are risk management, need and importance of risk management, challenges of risk management, process of risk management, and also market risk. Okay, so this is the part 1 of the video, and this video will be fully focused on risk management, and part 2 of the video will be coming soon, in which we will be discussing about the derivatives. Okay, financial derivatives. So let's start the video. So first we can see what is meant by risk. Okay, the word risk is derived from a Latin word riscum, and it means danger at sea or that which cuts. Okay, so risk can be defined as the effect of uncertainty on objectives. Suppose we are taking a decision on an uncertain event, it may or may not be successful, and that is what is called as a risk. Okay, suppose we don't know what is going to happen in the future, and we are making a decision. That decision may be right or may be wrong. Okay, since we are taking that decision on an uncertain objective or on an uncertain event, it is known as a risk. That is, we are taking a risk. So a risk implies future uncertainty about deviation from expected earnings or expected outcomes. According to John J. Hampton, defined risk as the chance of the future that can be foreseen. Okay, now let's see what is the term risk management means. Okay, risk management is one of the specialized function of management. It simply refers to the management of risk. It does not mean that risk reduction, but refers to the maintenance of risk at a desired level. Okay, so risk management can be defined as a process of planning, organizing, directing, and controlling the resources and activities of an organization in order to minimize the adverse effect of potential losses at the least possible cost. Okay, so risk management can be simply said as a process in which we are controlling, managing, planning, and organizing all the resources and activities in an organization in order to minimize the adverse effect because of the uncertain event. Okay, so that is what is known as risk management. Now let's see what is the need for risk management. Okay, so here we are discussing mainly 5 needs of risk management. First one is dynamic environment. Second is objective of maximization of shareholders' wealth. Third is survival and growth. Fourth is uncontrollable factors affecting business. Fifth one is increased competition. Okay, so let's see each one of them one by one. So the first one is dynamic environment. We know that business is in a dynamic environment which changes in minute to minute. Okay, so to adapt to that changing environment, that changing environment also involves a huge number of uncertainties which give rise to risk. Okay, so risk management is a very important factor to sustain in this dynamic environment, because this dynamic environment brings up also opportunities as well as threat. Okay, so risk management will helps in recognizing the opportunities and grabbing the opportunities, and also helps the business organization to reduce the threat and survive that threats. Okay, that is the need of risk management as a dynamic environment. Second one is the objective of maximization of shareholders wealth. As we know, the main objective of every business organization is to maximize the shareholders' wealth. And to maximize shareholders' wealth, it is very important to minimize the risk. Okay. So in that case also, risk management is a very important factor in order to increase or maximize the shareholders' wealth. Third comes survival and growth. As I said earlier, business environment is very volatile and changes from minute to minute, and it brings a lot of opportunities as well as threats. So in order to survive and grow in a business environment, the business will have to take some risk or avoid some risk, and also should reduce some of the risk. So for doing all these things, they should need a proper risk management. Once the business has a proper risk management, they can see to the opportunities, grab the opportunities, and also reduce the threat and other risks. So risk management is a very important factor as considered to the survival and growth of a business organization. Next comes uncontrollable factors affecting business. Okay, as we all know, there are many factors which affect the functioning of a business. It can be classified into internal factors as well as external factors. Some of the external factors are much uncontrollable factors which give rise to risk. Okay, so in order to uh, sustain to that risk, the business will need a proper risk management. Then comes increased competition. Business is situated in such a situation where there's a lot of competition. Okay, every business organization is trying to outperform the others. So to hold on to that competition, to grab the opportunities, sometimes the organization will have to take some risk. Okay, but blindly taking risk only creates problems to the business environment, a business organization. So it is very important to have a risk management. Okay, so these are the major needs for risk management. So now let's see what are the importance of risk management. Okay, so the first importance of risk management is attainment of objective. Okay, as I said earlier, the risk management will help the a business organization to attain its objective, to fulfill its objective. That is, the business for every business organization, the major objective is to maximize the wealth of an organization, and for that, risk management is a very essential factor. Okay. Second one is increased debt capacity. So proper risk management will increase the debt capacity and allows the firm to raise funds through debt from the capital market. So it is also an important factor. Next one is more internally generated fund. Once a business can manage all its risk, they will have a steady cash flow. Okay, once they have a steady cash flow, the funds will be generated internally and they do not have to depend on outside world for more fund. Then comes relief to management. As we all know, risk is a much headache for a business organization. So if there is a proper risk management, it will be a great relief for the management, because it will also help them in making more proper decision. Okay, next one is minimization of impact of external factors. As I told you earlier, there are many external factors that will affect the functioning of a business organization. So if we have a proper risk management and if we are planned to face the risk, then the impact of the external factors, the impact of the external factors can be minimized to a certain level. Then comes strategy formulation and implementation. Okay, once we have a proper risk management, we can make our strategy and implement that strategy to attain our objectives. Then comes better decision making. As I told you earlier, once the management is relieved from the risk management, the management can perform more efficiently and they can make better decision, as they can grab opportunities because they have a proper risk management. Then it is crucial for successful planning. Okay, so while planning, we have to see that certain uncertain events will also occur in the future, so we have to plan accordingly. So if we have a proper risk management, it helps in successful planning. Okay, then comes, it also helps improve business reputation. Okay, when we have a proper risk management, it is very easy for us to grab the opportunities and grow our business. Okay, so when we have a proper risk management, that will give a positive message to the outside world, and it will only increase the reputation of an organization. So these are the major importance of risk management. Okay, so we can recall the importance once more. First one is it helps in attainment of objectives. Second, we can say it increases the debt capacity. Third, more internal funds will be generated. Then next one is it is a relief to the management. Fifth one, minimization of impact of external factors. Sixth, helps in strategy formulation and implementation. Also helps in better decision making, and it is a very crucial for successful planning and also help to improve the business reputation. So these are the importance of risk management. I hope it's clear to you all till now. If you have any doubt, you can put it in the comment section below. Okay. And before going to the next topic, please subscribe to Let's Learn if you have not subscribed, and don't forget to click the bell icon to get the latest notification. Okay, so let's move to the next topic. So the next topic is challenges of risk management. There are about 12 challenges of risk management. So we can study each one of them one by one. So let's start with technology risk management. Okay. Technology risk is one of the major risks faced by the IT organization. So in order to reduce that risk, the technology risk management functions has been made. So according to this technology risk management, they can foresee the risk and try to avoid the risk in order of facing them. Okay, so that comes under technology risk management. Second one is third party risk management. As the business organization is growing up, there will be more of intermediaries. The distribution line will be stretching up, so they have to see each of the intermediary, they have to monitor each of the third party, uh, monitor them, that to see who is creating a risk for the business organization. Okay, so they have to watch and monitor each of the third party involved in the business to see which of the third party is creating a risk for this business. Third one is fraud and misconduct. As I said earlier, there are many employees, many intermediaries, third parties working in a business organization. So the business will have to monitor each one of them to see who is performing a fraud or misconduct in an organization. Next one is many risk analysis techniques. Okay, there are many risk analysis techniques which need to collect a lot of data, and this collection of data is an expensive process, and this collected data may not be much reliable. Okay, so there are many analysis techniques to analyze the risk, but it may not be successful. Then the next one is poor outcome. As I stated earlier, to analyze risk, many data should be collected, and the collected data will not be sometimes reliable, or sometimes we would not get the real outcome which we needed. So poor outcomes is also a major challenges of risk management. Next comes crisis management. Every business organization will have some one or the other crisis, like workplace violence, litigation, etc. So every business organization should be ready to face this crisis and should have a team for crisis management. Then comes achieving compliance program effectiveness. Okay, so there may be many rules or regulation which will be changing. So the business organization should anticipate the change in regulation, and before it is getting implemented, they should plan their new strategy. Then next one is lack of meaningful risk assessment process. Okay, so still now in many business organizations there are not much effective team for risk management, but it is a very necessary that every business organization choose the perfect person and form a perfect team for risk management. Okay, the next one is lack of open riskware culture. That is, the managers do not talk openly to the executives about the risk they are facing. So they should start a culture in which the managers tell the executives about the risk and discuss with them and find a solution to the risk management. Next come lack of analysis, expertise and time. Okay, as I said earlier, to analyze the risk we need to collect a lot of data and it takes time. Okay, so it takes lot of time that when the risk arises, we may not be much prepared. So lack of analysis expert and time is also a major challenge. Then comes illusion of control. Okay, so when we see some of the risk and when we manage some of the risk, the business organization may think that they can handle any risk that arise, but that is wrong. Okay, that is just an illusion. And no business organization can control each and every risk. Okay, so once they control one or two risks, they may create an illusion to the managers and the executives that they can control each and every risk. Okay, the last challenge is that issue in identification of risk. Okay, there are so many risks which are around a business environment, and it is never possible to uh, identify each and every one of the risk. Okay, so it is only possible to identify some of the risk and try to identify maximum of the risk. Okay, after identifying also there will be some risks which are very much uncertain and which may turn into surprises. Okay, so these are the major challenges of risk management. So we can recall once more. First one is technology risk management. Second comes third party risk management. Then fraud and misconduct. Then there are many risk analysis techniques. Then poor outcome, crisis management, achieving compliance program effectiveness, lack of meaningful risk assessment process, then lack of open risk aware culture, lack of analysis, expertise and time, illusion of control, and also issues in identification of risk. Okay, so these are the major challenges of risk management. Now let's see what is the risk management process. Okay, so uh, in a risk management process contains 5 steps. Okay, first step is to identify the risk. Second one is to analyze the risk. Third is to evaluate or rank the risk. Fourth one is treat the risk, and fifth is monitor and review the risk. Okay, so let's see how it is done. First one, we have to identify all the possible risks that can arise in the future. Okay. Second one, we have to analyze each one of the risk one by one, and then third step is to evaluate them. That is which risk may create more loss to our organization, which risk may create a very less influence to our organization. So according to that, according to the importance, we have to rank the risk. Okay, once they are ranked, we have to treat the risk. That is, we have to find the solution and we have to implement it, and after implementation we have to monitor and review the risk. Okay, so these are the major steps in risk management process. I hope it's clear to you all. Okay, so let's move on to the next topic. So the next topic is market risk. Okay, till now we learned what is risk, what is the risk management, what is the need of risk management, what is the importance of risk management. We also learned the risk management process and the challenges faced by the risk management. Okay, so now let's see what is risk, market risk. Okay, so market risk arises out of uncertainties in the economy, political environment, natural or human-made disaster or recession. Okay, so market risk are risks that affect a whole market. Okay, that these are risks which are not affecting a particular business organization or a particular firm or a particular individual, but these are the risks which are affecting the whole market as a whole. Okay, so it exists because of the changes in the market prices, and changes in market prices causes change in return from the investment. Since the market risk affect the entire market, it cannot be avoided through portfolio of diversification. Okay, since the market risk covers or affect the entire market, we cannot avoid it through portfolio diversification. So this market risk is also known as systematic risk because this risk cannot be avoided. Okay, so that is about market risk. Now let's see what are the types of market risk. Okay, so the first type of market risk is equity price risk. Okay, so equity price risk, as we all know, equity market is a very much volatile market, and the prices of equities or prices of shares changes every day. So the change in price will create a risk, and that is known as equity price risk. Okay, second one is interest rate risk. Okay, change in interest rate due to change in market rate is known as an interest rate risk. Okay, then third one is currency or exchange rate risk. It is when there is a change or fluctuation in the currency rate or fluctuation in foreign exchange market. Okay, if the value of one currency goes down or if value of one currency goes up, it may create a change in the foreign exchange environment, and that risk is known as currency or exchange rate risk. Next comes is a commodity price risk. It is when there comes an increase or decrease in a commodity. Okay, commodity is in the case of grains, oil, petrol, etc. So if the prices of one commodity increase or if the price of commodity decrease, it will create a risk, and that is known as commodity price risk. And the last type of risk market risk is reputation risk. Okay, so as we all know, reputation is an intangible asset for every organization, and this reputation risk occurs when there is a negative publicity triggered in the market against a company or against a market. Okay, so that will create a negative impact on the company or business organization. So that type of risk is known as reputation risk. So we have five types of market risk. First one is equity price risk, which are risks affected due to change in price of equity and shares. Second one is interest rate risk. These are risks arise due to change in interest rate in the market. Third one is currency or exchange rate risk. These are risks arise due to fluctuations of currency rate. Fourth one is commodity price risk. It is when increase or decrease in price of a commodity occurs, and that create a risk. Okay, and the last one is reputation risk. Reputation risk occurs when there is a negative publicity triggered in the market about a particular business organization. Okay, so that type of risk is known as reputation risk. So I hope it's clear to you all till now. So that's all about risk and risk management. So in the next video, that is in the part 2 of this video, we'll be discussing about the financial derivatives. So in this video, we discussed about risk management, need, importance, challenges faced by risk management. We also saw the risk management process and market risk and types of market risk. I hope you all liked the video. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up, and also please do share this channel to all commerce students you know, and give your precious feedback under the comment section. You can also suggest a topic you wish to watch in the comment section below. And if you have not subscribed to Let's Learn, please subscribe to get more commerce video, and please click the bell icon to get the latest notification as I am uploading a commerce video on a daily basis. So for more commerce videos, keep watching Let's Learn. Thank you.